You know, we never have enough time for these things. I'm now talking about what? Tell them about professional development. Professional development. Let me start by saying this. Many people go through life to put food on the table. And that's a shame. Putting food on the table is not enough. You mean you were born to put food on the table? Do you know what I do when I wake up every morning? I'm thinking, what can I do for Botswana? What can I do for the world? WhatsApp status. If you check my WhatsApp status, it's rarely about me. It's about the world. We don't have time. We have to touch lives. I don't have time to put a photo to show people that things are working. Blessed to be a blessing. Tell your neighbor, you are blessed, to be a blessing.
To be a blessing.
Not for yourself.
Not for yourself.
Now, many of us made mistakes. Let me clarify something here. There is a difference between a job, work, and a career. All right? There's a difference between what? A job, career, and work. Now, how I define work? Work is your assignment. What you were born to do. You need to discover what you were born to do. There is a time for everything. Some people right now are studying a course which they don't like. Maybe they do. Mommy said you will do this degree. Like it or not, for sure, I advise you, keep doing it. Complete it. It will help you in one way or the other. But when you are free, you can study what goes hand in hand with what you were born to do. It's very risky for you to pass through life without knowing why you were born. I am crystal clear on what I was born to do. I was born to raise leaders. And that's what I do. Everywhere I go, in the workplace, on social media, in my home, anywhere you find me, it's about raising leaders. I empower people with knowledge. Now, when you are growing in your professional life, we are talking of a job. A job is something you do so that you can meet your bills. Okay? Yes. For some people, their job is actually their work, which is actually their career. But for some people, it's different. Let me try to explain that. Have you seen some people? You are looking for a job. You get a job, for argument's sake, as a cleaner somewhere. Okay? And they are giving you 1,000 pula. Then, as a cleaner, you are working, for argument's sake, in an accounting firm. They are giving you 1,000 pula. It's just an example, right? Do you know what most people do? They are looking for another job somewhere. They are not looking to grow in a career. Are you with me? Because your career is something that is continuous. You are growing in it. When you understand where you are going with your life, you can actually refuse certain jobs that pay better, because you still want to learn more about your career in the organization that way you are now. Look at this. Many people don't know about it. So you are a cleaner. You hear that at Trade World they are looking for people who can be organizing the something, and they are giving 2,000 pula. Yeah! Trade World, you are already there. So you were a cleaner. Now you are arranging whatever you are arranging, right? Then you hear that BDF, they are hiring. And for argument's sake, they are giving what? 10,000 pula. You say, ooh, mujimu waka. Ooh, ditapelo diarabile. Mujimu. You are now a soldier. You work there for 2 years. You hear that, we to require insurance. How we na COP hela? Wa kurekisa insurance policies. Hey, muna. Ibile uwona reo mumwe. Eh? U driver kolo ya manomolobo. Goodbye. Insurance. It means you have no direction. You are not growing in a career. What you are doing is haphazard living. You are looking for money. You are not looking for purpose. You need to look for your purpose. Now, my wife is a witness. There was a time we were running pest control business. Pest control business is what paid for my MBA. I did Master of Business Administration through pest control, spraying cockroaches passionately, killing rats passionately. And this girl was helping me. This woman, I honor her. Probably she was the first woman to do pest control. She said, I need to help you. I said, no. Why? Let me continue. She says, no, sometimes you are not feeling well with this thing, so I want to support you. She supported me. She was spraying with me. Okay, we ended up looking for some part-time guys to try and help us. But because of our passion to give our customers an exceptional customer experience, sometimes you hire someone and they are not doing a good job. You take the sprayer, you hammer. We wanted our customers to be happy. Paid for MBA through pest control. But that's not what I was born to do. When a door opened for me to become an independent financial advisor, I said, aha, I'm going in the right direction. Became an independent financial advisor for 2 years. But I knew exactly where I was going because I used to be a school teacher. So I wanted to become a university lecturer so that I can train people before they go to industry. I make an impact. The people that are going into the market must have been tuned properly. And at the same time, I'm a strategy and leadership consultant in industry. Financial wellness consultant in industry. So I now do the two. I am doing it in industry. I still have an opportunity to touch the lives of what? Of university students. So when the door opened to become part-time lecturer, I told my wife, this is the end of pest control. This is the end of selling household goods. This is the end of all the other things we were doing. I was not born to do them. My wife said, but the finances, I said, relax. It's time. We took a risk, and one thing led to the other. Aggressively, because I knew what I was doing. When I arrived to start as a lecturer, I started working like I had been doing this thing. Passionately. The university that I was working with, they were working with a university in the UK. People in the UK heard about me. They wanted to see me. Who is this Wilbert? What is he doing? How is he making students pass entrepreneurship like this? In the UK, passion, professional, passionate. So I had the MBA. Within 6 months or so, I applied and I became full-time. Became full-time. That same year that I became full-time, I started my PhD. You see? It's no longer listening to another person saying, Ghana, I'm doing this and it's working. No, I am seeing where I'm going. I need to increase my influence. So I want to be that kind of a global consultant who is respected with a PhD. Because sometimes when people look at us, they think, this one is not educated, that's why he's talking like this. So I wanted to make sure I silence those ones. I'm not saying everybody should do that. We are different, right? But for me, I wanted to make sure those ones are silenced. Because even when I used to be a teacher many years ago, when I didn't have 2 shoes, 1 shoe, I would tell people, look, one day I will be flying from country to country, speaking and motivating people. And people will laugh. Have people laughed at you before? Yes. Obviously. You know why? They don't know where you are going. Give them 5 years, give them 10 years, give them 15 years. They shall know that indeed God has put something in you and you are working passionately to develop it. Are you with me? Yes. So, talking about professional development, you can have a job. You can have that job being actually your work. This is what you are born to do. Then it can actually become your career. You grow in it. You become the best in it. By privilege and by working extra hard. 2018, I got Inspirational Lecturer Award from the United Kingdom. 2019, I got another one from the United Kingdom. I had to go to the United Kingdom for the first time. They say, come, so that we can actually award you. Are you with me? Yeah. Now, you cannot afford to be moving job to job. Some people think it's foolishness to stay in one job for more than 3 years, more than 4 years, more than 5 years. Now, let me touch another area before I leave that. Have you seen that there are some people? There is one lady I know. The parents said you must study BCom. Do a BCom degree. Right? She complied. She went, she did it. When she was done and she got married, you know what she did? Instead of doing a master's degree, you know what she did? She studied psychology. So she's doing another bachelor's degree again. Why? She has discovered her purpose. She loves counseling people. And it has nothing to do with the parents' degree. So probably the best is just to carry that certificate and give it to the parents. Thank you for your BCom. God bless you. Now I've gone towards the love of my life. Now she becomes a what? A counselor. Are you with me? So it's never too late, because somebody might be thinking, you know what? I think my life is doomed. This thing I'm doing, I don't like it. If you are a police officer, while you are in police, the day you join, in fact, before you join, ask them, how do you rise to the top? How do you become the best? When I became a financial advisor, I asked, I researched, I Googled how to become the best financial advisor. In 2 months, I was the best. What are you talking about? So while others are on laptop and they are checking other things, me, I'm busy checking who is the best financial advisor in the world. What do they do? How did they make the money? How did they make impact? In that your area, whether it's a business or it's a career that you desire, how much do you know? Who did you ask? Hello? Professional development is everything. And while you are in that profession, you must honor your bosses. Some people say, cannot it's not the only one. The next one is worse. It's life. Life is not fair, my friend. You are going to face people who give you hell. Some people think when you become a boss, you are no longer bullied. No, you will be bullied by your juniors. And I say, very good. You are going to be given stress by your customers. Stress is everywhere. You must learn how to deal with it. You must know what it takes to succeed in that business. We have people who don't know what it takes to be in their business. So personal development is one. Number 2, professional development. Can I tell you something? Earlier on, I went to the loo. Okay? I'm very grateful. That loo is clean. But I think maybe one person had wee-weed and left some wee-wee there. I'm giving you as a very good example of what it takes to be a successful person. It's in the mind. So I get in there, the first thing I do is I clean the toilet. I'm talking about here. The toilet was clean, but maybe just, some people have not been well trained. We are sharing the toilet. You cannot afford to get in there. You will leave your wee-wee there. And you want someone to sit on your wee-wee. It's not acceptable. But because we are mixed, we have children. So we assume it was one of the children. But you know that even adults, it's a problem. In your workplaces, in your varsities, it's a problem. And then some of them even say they are believers. Which Jesus is that? Which Jesus? You are not trained. You need to be tutored. People will dishonor you. Now imagine this. If I get into the toilet, there is wee-wee there. I also do what I do, and I leave that wee-wee there. You see me coming out of it. Who do you think did it? So to make sure I keep my name clean, before I use the toilet, whatever is there, I will clean it. And I'm happy. I don't have to be seen by anybody that I cleaned. You get into a place, you see too many papers. You pick the papers, you put in the bin. You don't have to be seen. Where did I get it? Reading. Professionalism. When you have a difficult boss, for example, in the workplace, some people are difficult to honor, right? But you can honor their office. You don't honor the person. The person is dishonorable, but you can honor the office. So daddy says, this is what we do in this house. You look at him. This daddy is not a good example. If my father was a good example, I was going to listen to him. No, honor his office. Your mama may not be the best mama. She talks anyhow. She shouts anyhow. This kind of mama. No, honor the office. The Bible says, honor your father and mother, that it might be well with you. It doesn't say honor the good mother or good father. God bless you.